Wings Nation podcast. This is your host, King Devon, here with the co-host.
What up? Live and direct to Young Exec King Carl. It's great to be here, Wings Nation. What up, though?
What up, Wings?
What's good, Sam?
Avocado.
Let's go. Yeah, jump in. And we got one more guest that's about to jump in and show love. And we gonna talk about them boots too.
No, we're not.
We
totally are. Introduce yourself.
You gotta introduce yourself.
Hey, it's Leah.
Let's go. So I'm excited. I got one of my good friends with me. She came here. Well, she's from Atlantic City, New Jersey, and she actually has a day named after her in Atlantic City. It's called Raya Aleyce Day. But she drove here from Brooklyn, New York, so we got to show her a lot of love. She's actually a reality show star. She won season 12 of Project Runway. She is an amazing woman, an amazing mother. She has amazing life advice, and she has a great foundation which she gives to the less fortunate. So I need y'all to give a big round of applause and show love to Raya Aleyce.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Rihanna Aleyce, the winning model from Project Runway season 12. I became supermodel to supermom, so.
I love that. Air horn.
Get that air horn, yeah.
All right. So, guys, we can ask any question we want to. No, you keep the mic. You guys share that mic, and we'll share this mic.
Okay.
You guys can ask any question that you want to whatsoever, whatever's on your mind. It could be life advice, career advice, modeling advice. It could be literally anything that you want. So my question for you is, well, I got two questions. One, I want to know what is your come up story like? How did you get from where you were to where you are? That's my first question to you.
Okay.
And one thing that I'm always curious about when people are in the public eye is how you deal with bullying online or even in person, especially like industry stuff. People start trying to intimidate you and all this other stuff. So I want to know your come up story and how you overcome challenges with like bullying and intimidation, stuff like that.
So my come up story, I started early. My uncle, which is my favorite uncle, he's like a second dad to me. I was really tall, got teased about being Asian and black, Chinese, Vietnamese, Cookie, all of that. I grew up in a predominantly black and mixed school. And you know, he invested in me. He invested in the photo shoot for me, and that's what sparked my interest. I was like really shy, was not like that girl that was confident at all because I was like taller than everyone. It took me a while to grow into like the woman or the confidence that I had, and I started at 14. Professionally, I started at 17. So from 14, I would do photo shoots or research different classes that interest me, and I studied it, and I wanted to get better at it, even though it was modeling. But I was like, I didn't want to be the pretty girl around the way. I actually wanted to like get paid for it because everybody put this in my head, like, oh, you should be a model. I didn't even know what it was. I wanted to be a psychologist or a lawyer. But I'm thankful for the career path that I chose because it gave me confidence. And I went straight from high school, graduated at 17. I was supposed to graduate at 15, by the way, but I graduated at 17, and I went into a competition. And straight from high school, I went straight into the pros. An agency picked me up after I won Lou Pearlman's kid. He was like the manager of like Black Street Boys. He had a competition, high fashion and different talent, and I won the high fashion category. So that's how I got scouted by everyone in New York City. And that was in Miami. That's where my career started, in Miami. And then I came to New York with these same agencies that wanted to scout me, top agencies, Wilhelmina, Elite, it was like so many of them. So I would go in and interview with them, and then they didn't want me. After I traveled from Miami to here, and I went with a smaller agency, and that agency actually got me working professionally. And from there, I just kept working really, really hard. It's a lot more to it, but that's the gist of my come up.
Perfect. We clap it up for that.
Hey.
So, talk about dealing with rejection, because modeling is like a brutal thing, right? Like
Yes.
you could be told to your face, you're not good enough, you're not pretty enough, you're not thin enough, you're not thick enough, like all this stuff. Like they'll judge you
Yes.
off of appearances. So talk about rejection, but also talk about like bullying, whether it's online, in person, people try to intimidate you, stuff like that.
Yeah, so with the rejection, I think that some of the rejection is God's protection. Like every time you go in a room, you're never going to be good enough, or you're not good enough. You are good enough. But the thing is that the thing about success in this industry, in the entertainment period, is about showing up. It's not about if someone's better than you. It's not about that you sing better than me. It was because I came to the casting on time and I was prepared. You understand what I'm saying? There's many people that are going out here doing the same thing, wanting the same drive. It's a million hairstylists, a million podcasters, a million things. Well, what is it that's different from you? That you were professional and that you showed up to the job. That's who actually gets the job. So even though you may say, okay, I'm not skinny enough, I'm not this, you're never going to be that. People hire you for you being unique, for you being yourself. And that's what you have to understand. And with bullying, I just never dealt with it at all. Like, I hate bullies. So I was the one that was like protecting people. Like when I was in high school, like if someone was bullied, I would be like, hey, leave that person alone. I was that person. But with bullying, I just think that those people are not happy with themselves. And I just say don't deal with it at all. But you definitely have to learn some self-defense, protect yourself at all times. But also write a log and report it to someone. Like, I wouldn't say deal with it by yourself at first, but you definitely have to be aware that people are really dangerous. They would do things to you in the bathroom and, corner you off, like all these different things. So you definitely have to take care of yourself on your own. But for the most part, don't deal with it.
Y'all looking like fights don't happen in the bathroom or something like.
Yeah,
y'all looking like
y'all know.
Like, that really happens,
Yeah, like it was a kid that hung themselves.
Okay,
That was 8 years old. Well, they hung the kid.
Oh wow.
Yeah, the kid was 8, and I think the bully was about like maybe 10 or 12, and they lost the kid. The school lost the kid, the mom lost the kid, but it was terrible.
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, things happen all the time, and I remember when I was in school, we used to deal with stuff all on the bus, in the bathroom, like in the classroom, like stuff happens,
Yeah.
And it's a lot of people that aren't happy with themselves, and sometimes we just don't let stuff go, And then if the people around you start instigating, yo, I wouldn't take that if I was you, and then you be like, no, I wouldn't, and then it get, what do you say? You be doing that? You be the main one.
That's really like the people that are bad, because they pretty much just peer pressuring you by doing that. Yeah,
and sometimes you don't want to let that go because you're afraid of how you look now, and you're like, dang, I look crazy. So I look crazy if I don't respond to this, or if I don't do something. Yo, you gonna let them talk to you like that? And then that makes you see. I
feel like you want to talk to
if I was you, right? So now that makes you want to get into something, and now you're in a situation where you're in the middle of a fight or in the middle of a situation when you could have walked away. What you about to say? What you about to say?
I'm not even gonna lie. I could care less, because they gonna say whatever they want to say, but like it's not gonna affect me in any way. Because see, I could just ignore them and go on with my day. Like whatever they're going through, they gotta take it out on me. But I know that that's not my problem nor my fault. So I'm gonna let them keep yapping, saying whatever they want to say, and I'm gonna move on.
That's the mature way to handle it, but a lot of people don't have that same mindset. You know what I mean? What are you gonna say?
I personally think that sometimes the better thing to do is to deal with it.
So what do you mean by deal with it? What do you mean by deal with it?
Someone's hyping you up, you're not gonna take that. Don't take that.
Okay.
Stand for what you stand for.
Stand for what you stand for. All right, Pastor, you got a lot to say now. Pastor, what do you say? Wait. Let's talk about that.
What? There ain't nothing to say. Like, I'm not gonna let somebody talk to me crazy. I'm talking right back. It's not nice.
All right, but what if that leads to you getting suspended? What if that leads to you blowing an opportunity? Right. So hear me out. Sometimes people hate you for how much other people love you, right? So hear me out. Let's just say you're an athlete playing basketball or something like that. You have a good shot of going to college, getting a scholarship and all this other stuff, and someone is jealous of you, they could start with you on purpose, right? And because you like, I'm gonna deal with it right now, you could get suspended, and what if that leads to you getting kicked off the team? What if that leads to you missing your opportunity to go to college? Because college doesn't just look at your playing on the court or the field. They look at your behavior. They look at your grades. They look at all things because they like, yo, this girl, she gets in too many fights. That's too much of a risk for our school. We're not even going to accept her. And now you let someone that you don't even like take away your opportunity for success because you couldn't walk away from that situation. What's your thoughts on that?
But what if they pop off on me first? What if I gotta swing back?
What if they provoke you into a fight and get you suspended and get you kicked off the team?
My question is like, what do you get out of fighting back though? Like, you really do not gain anything there. Sure,
I'm not.
Before it gets to a fight, you have an opportunity to diffuse it or walk away.
Now, if I walk away and I get dragged, what do I do? Like, I'm fighting back. Like, if I'm moving away, somebody grab me. What you want me to do? Get beat up?
No, I'm not saying that. You say yeah?
No, I'm saying yeah. But as long as you don't say nothing crazy or you don't do nothing crazy to them, there should be no reason why they drag you or start hitting you.
But people have mindsets like that. They just swing at you for no reason just because they mad.
So there are wild, random scenarios where someone just wants to do something to somebody. But 9 times out of 10, there's some type of engagement that escalates that leads to something else. Like oftentimes, unless you're just a really awful person, people aren't just gonna start fighting with someone just to fight with someone. That happens rarely, but I'm not saying it doesn't happen. It does happen rarely, but it's like most of the time it's 2 people engaging into something that leads to something more, and more people instigating that leads to something more, and now you feel like, all right, now I'm about to swing on this person.
Right, like you're a nice person, so I don't see that happening to you. So
She the main one talking about, yeah, I wouldn't take that if I was you.
See in the background.
She be a little different sometimes, but she's a nice person, so she don't got. I feel like she wouldn't have to worry about somebody just having problems with her for absolutely no reason.
All right, I respect that. Go ahead. What you about to say?
I was about to say, like, I'm not gonna start it, but I'm gonna finish it.
Don't start something you can't finish. Exactly. I like that.
All right. Y'all got anything you want to chime in on? Anything you want to chime in on when it comes to that? All right, so that's a good transition into school life, right?
Oh, yeah.
What's your school life like? Because I can tell you, when I was in school, you know, I was playing sports, we go to the gym or whatever, we'd be in the locker room. Guys, they call it locker room talk. They're trying to pressure you into doing things that you're not ready for. Or they might talk trash to you, like whatever. Like, what is your school life like? Do you like school? Do you not like school? What's your grades like? What's your social life like? Are you in a situation where you cliquey, you with a whole bunch of groups? So like, are you dealing with bullying? Like, what's your school life like? Anybody can answer. Well, actually, I want everyone to answer. And we can chime in as we.
What is my school life like?
Are you a cookie girl? Are you a mean girl?
Yeah,
I'm not a mean girl.
what you be doing?
I just come to school and go home. I mean, like, my grades are good.
What is good?
They're good.
What is good?
They're good.
What is good?
Like A's and B's is good?
Yeah.
Is it only A's and B's or is
I have
it
a
C's
one
and
C.
D's?
I don't have no D's, no. Don't do that. Don't do that over here.
All right.
I never experienced bullying, but there's some days where I did feel like swinging on somebody because they looked at me the wrong way.
They looked at you?
What is it?
I'm different. Don't look at me the wrong way. I'm assuming you want to
So
fight. I
if I
feel
like-
threatened.
I take back what I
Like I just
said.
said aside.
I'll take back what I said.
No, I'm nice.
Yeah, I guess.
What you said?
If I just walk past you and I just side out you by accident because I'm just noticing you
I'm gonna
walk
say
by.
something.
You keep on saying something over there. I don't got no problem with you.
I'm gonna come to you calm like you got a problem. If you say no, you say no.
It's like what?
But
But if you step some type of way, I'm gonna step back. It's not gonna be no. If you over here, you got a problem? What?
But I'm not gonna come in your face and be like, oh, you got a problem. I'm gonna come to you nicely. If you say you got a problem, I'll ask what your problem is, and we'll go from there.
So isn't that what we just talked about? 2 people engaging into something that leads to something
But
else?
I'm just like, don't
It's giving bully.
Like, if somebody walk past you and grill you, you're not gonna like feel some kind of way. Like, what are you looking at?
You know what's crazy?
Like, oh,
Let them look.
I guess we're the only ones.
Let them
You know
look.
what's crazy
Right.
is I be like, I take offense when like I do something nice and somebody doesn't respond to it, right? So
That's like, thank you.
what is
Like,
it?
mannerism.
Yeah. So hear me out though. Hear me out. So I be like opening the door for someone, and if they don't say nothing, I be like, "You're welcome." You feel me? And I be saying it mad rude, like, "Damn, I should have shut the door on you."
Or like,
You right?
excuse me.
But here's the deal. Here's the deal. You never know what that person did.
Yeah.
Right? But hear me out before you jump in. You don't know what that person's dealing with. You don't know what's on their mind. They could be in their own world. They could be grieving. They could be dealing with mad chaos and trauma in their life. And they just like floating. Like, I don't know if you ever had a moment where you just not even realize that somebody said something to you, like, oh, my bad, what? And you don't even realize what someone could hold against you. And then now you're welcome. And then now they're like, what are you talking about? And then I'm being rude, and they being rude. Now it's a whole thing. But when in all actuality, I didn't know that they dealing with their own grief or whatever the case may be, or they in their own world. So all I'm saying is, everybody deals with something. You never know what somebody's going through. So if they look at you funny, they might not even be looking at you. I don't know if you've ever been in a situation you just like staring off into space somewhere like, yo, what you looking at? Oh shoot, I wasn't even paying attention. I was just like staring off into space. That never happened to you? Yeah.
So you know better than to say something to me.
Oh my gosh.
Well, he's looking at you.
Nah. Like, I'll be dozed off. I'll be walking through the hallway like a ghost. I'm not nothing going on except just like I'm at home mentally or something. Like, I'm not here, bro. I might bump into people by accident just because I'm just like so zoned off.
See, okay, I get that bumping into. If you bump into me by accident, but you don't say sorry, now I'm feeling
I'll say sorry.
No, I'm
once I
saying,
realize
now I'm
I
feeling you did it on
bumped
purpose,
into you.
because, like,
Alright, yeah,
You
I
just
got
seem
that.
like-
I got that. But the looking,
You seem like you just get pressed about like low-key anything. Like,
no, I really don't.
You'd be sitting in
It's
the
certain
classroom and the teacher be like, stop talking, and you'd be ready to fight the teacher. Like,
No, I'll stop talking. I would say at first, oh, I wasn't the only one, then I'll stop talking. I won't go back and forth.
I ain't the only one. You be trying to say something back real quick. And then
Because I wasn't, if I'm
not
not the only one talking, why are you only targeting me? Like,
yeah, but wouldn't someone feel the same way if they were the ones told to stop talking when there are other people talking as well?
Exactly. But why don't you just tell the whole class to be quiet instead of one person?
It'd be like that sometimes. There's always gonna be that situation that get under your skin. But how's everybody else's school experience? How's your school experience?
I'm not gonna lie, like she said, I really just like come to school, do my work, and just go home. Like, I really mind my business. I don't care what happens. Like, sure, I may talk about it for like a couple hours, but then by the end of the day, go home, just chill. Like, I really don't care what anybody has to say about me or if there's a fight going on.
You don't deal with that type of stuff. So what's your grades like?
My grades are actually better than what I expected because I'm not gonna lie. In middle school, I was a little ed. I'm not gonna say I was ed, but like I was on top of my game.
Okay.
How I was. So I don't know what happened in 9th grade, but like as soon as I got to 9th grade, I just started focusing.
Okay, so what was the difference between middle school and high school? Was it just the environment? Was it people? Was it a mindset shift? Like what?
I feel like middle school, I took it more as a joke than actual school because I was fooling around with people, but I realized how serious high school was. Like, I loved middle school, don't get me wrong. Like, I really do wish I could go back to middle school and talk to the same people I used to.
Yeah.
But when I got to high school, I realized how different it is. Like, I don't like most of the people in the school.
Oh my gosh.
Like,
Wait, what? In the way they act?
yeah, in the way they act.
How do they act in the school?
They act like rebellious and like they act like they could do whatever they want.
Really? Okay, so that makes you be like, yo, I don't want to hang out with them, and I'm gonna just do my own thing. Okay, and then you just focus on you and being the best version of yourself.
Yeah, that's why I convinced my mom the other day to not make me come to school because I'm coming to school to learn.
Hold on.
Wait.
Hold on. You said convince your mom to
Yeah,
So
hold on. I'm not
you lied to your mom and you was like, Mom, I ain't going to school.
Yeah, I convinced her because I'm not coming to school to deal with the shenanigans or make new friends or whatever. I'm coming to school to learn.
And do you feel like this is not the best learning environment for you?
I feel like if it were just the students, like most of them, not all of them, but most of them like got switched to a different school, I feel like it would have been better for the students who actually want to learn. Because most of the teachers are really good. Like I
Okay.
actually like some of the teachers, but the students they just mess up that whole ordeal and experience for you.
Okay, so you're saying there's a lot of students that's not focused and it's messing up your learning experience.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you think is the best solution?
Well, like I said, I feel like I'm pretty sure the principal can't do this, but like to move out most of the students and switch them to like another school.
So you want a smaller, more concentrated, like if you want to be here, these are the students that really want to be here, these are the students that don't want to be here. Go ahead.
So if you feel like you need a different environment for you to learn, why don't you leave?
I do want to, but the thing is, we're already almost like into the middle of the school year, and I mean, there's no point in me switching. And
So it makes a difference if they switch.
wait, hold on. I don't mean this year. I mean like possibly next year, but
So
hold on. Wait, because I gotta think. I still gotta think. I just feel like after this year, I'm gonna switch schools, cause I just don't want to like spend another year here, cause I'm not trying to do another shenanigans. But
Okay,
if it were,
maybe it's not always just the people, because like you're saying specifically since you entered this school, this is the only time you've had these sort of problems with school. It's not like
mostly,
middle
yeah.
school,
Like I've never been to a different high school, but in terms of like middle school, like my experience with middle school, people were not like this. Like for me, my whole world shifted when it came to people when I came into high school.
Because I can say that differently. I'll give you a different perspective. Because I went to like 3 high schools, and so all of them have been the same except for one.
It really depends.
Like, and the only reason that was different is, I'm gonna be honest, it was in the suburbs, it was white, it was preppy. So that was the only reason it was different like that.
It really depends like where you go to school and the people that are around there. That's what I feel.
So my question to you guys is, how do you not get caught up in what everybody else is doing?
Mind your business.
Yeah.
Focus on school,
Mind your
right?
business.
I'm saying, how do you do that? And the reason I ask is because when I was in high school, I ain't gonna lie to you, I wanted to be like everybody else. Because everybody else is chilling, everybody else is cool. I was a very smart kid, but I didn't apply myself because I just wanted to hang out with my boys. So, like, how do you be in an environment where it's what you call chaotic, or just like everyone's doing their thing with their friends and all that other stuff? How do you be in that environment and still concentrate on being your best? So I think you want to say something, and I'm just trying to back.
Honestly, people now in this day and age, they just want to follow and copy everybody else. Because there's some people who are really nice, really kind, but then they get into a bad friend group, and then boom, that's where their life starts getting bad. I know certain people who were in a nice friend group, who were always chill, but then got kind of peer pressure to be like other people. And that's the only thing people do not understand, how to say no to being peer pressure.
The best way to learn how to say no, in my experience and stuff, is to just know what you stand upon and to be self-centered, to be honest. Not like in a bad way, because it's not always the worst thing. But if you're selfish in a way to where you put your oh, I'll never do this. They're not gonna pressure me to do drugs or go fight or do whatever. They're not gonna pressure me. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna mess up my life because they want me to.
Okay. All right.
In a way.
All right. So real quick, we run a little low on time, so I want everyone to go around real quick in one sentence or less. What are you most passionate about? All right. So we'll just go all the way around. What are you most passionate about?
My goals?
Yeah, it could be your goals. It could be what you love doing right now. Like, what do you feel like? Oh yeah, I love this. It doesn't matter if it's video games, voice acting, modeling, fashion, dance, anything.
I've been playing basketball.
Basketball.
It takes my mind off things.
Okay, good.
If I'm stressed or if I have any problems
Good.
that I keep thinking about, then I go and play ball or play with my friends.
Perfect. So ball helps you get your mind off things, right? Because we deal with a lot of pressure all the time. Getting active, getting physical, playing ball, sweating, releasing that. That's a great way to just, that's a great form of therapy, a lot of people say. All right? Anything you want to add, just jump in, all right? All right. What are you most passionate about?
I like doing what I enjoy most, like such as playing games and stuff. Cause I feel like once I get older, I'm not gonna be able to do the things that I enjoy as much.
What does that mean?
Cause like you gonna be stressed out when you working and stuff.
Wait,
You're not
hold
gonna
on.
have enough You're not gonna have enough time to enjoy what you used to be able to enjoy as a younger adult.
That's what you think adults do? Just be stressed all the time and work?
Yup. I get that from my mother.
Yo,
I get that from my mother.
a lot of adults do stress, but here's the deal. I want you to, at a young age, to do what you love. So if you love video games, yo, set up a camera while you playing video games, right? Record it, stream it. Because no, listen, I'm talking about streaming. Like, there's a lot of people that get paid from that, right? So if you love playing video games, maybe you could design video games later on. Maybe you could do something with video games, or maybe you could just play it, get really good at it, and get paid from it. So all I'm saying is you don't have to be stressed as an adult, right? I'm a firm believer in doing what you love and loving what you do. You guys know what I do? Whatever I want to do is what I do, right? So, but I love talking to the youth like I'm talking now, like I would do that for free. But when you get really good at what you love doing for free, you get paid for it.
I feel like though, if you try to create something, I feel like nowadays people aren't gonna appreciate it. Like,
says who?
If you're passionate about it, you just keep going. You never give up, because it's not about someone appreciating it. Because I give back to my community where I grew up, and none of my family or people that I know were there. But it was a full house because I'm consistent and I'm showing up every day for them. Because people are not going to believe you or believe your product. They want to trust you. So if I can't trust you and that you're not consistent, how am I going to know that you're the go-to guy to buy hoodies from? If you only release it once a year. Or, you know what I mean? You have to be consistent. So it's not about them, about what they feel about it. It's about your passion behind your brand.
Right.
So quantity over quality, pretty much.
No, quality over quantity.
They're gonna show up.
So quality over quantity. So what I mean by that is focus on you, right? And doing what you love. And then other people are gonna be attracted to that, especially when you're good at what you love doing. Alright?
So also, my mentor in high school, he told me, if you spend your life doing what you want to do now, you're gonna spend the rest of your life doing what you have to do. So you might as well do what you have to do now, so you can do what you want to do later.
Alright. So what are you passionate about? You can pull it, Michael.
Something I'm passionate about is staying true to myself.
Ooh, what does that look like for you?
Like, kind of what I was just talking about. Like, try not to fit in. Try to keep your boundaries, stay to yourself. Like, try to keep your friends closer, because that's saying keep your
enemies closer?
Yeah, whatever that is, what's the point of that? I want to stay close to my friends. I want to be with my friends. I want to be with myself. I want to express myself in however way. And if I take criticism from anybody, I'm just like, okay, that's how you stay true to yourself.
I think that's so fire, because I had the opposite mentality. Yeah, you can airborne that. You can airborne that. I had the opposite mentality growing up, because I just wanted to fit in until I learned that I wasn't born to fit in. I was born to stand out. Right? So I hope that you guys listen to that and just really apply it to yourself, because you're not trying to be like everybody else, but stay true to yourself. I love that.
That's some good stuff right there.
What are you most passionate about?
My mom and playing games.
Oh, all right, that's fire. What do you love about your mom in that relationship?
She's loving and caring, and she buys me whatever. Mostly everything I want.
All right, awesome. She's loving and she's caring, and she spoils you. All right, there's nothing wrong with mom spoiling your sons. All right, and you said video games as well. All right, yeah, play the games, get really good at certain games, and sometimes you can do tutorials, stream, and all that stuff. So I'm a firm believer in starting to do what you love. All right, go ahead. Besides bullying people, what are you passionate about?
I'm passionate.
Besides instigating,
I'm passionate in dance.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah. I'll never miss a practice.
There we go.
Never. I don't care if I'm sick, I'll put a mask on. I'm not missing practice.
I love that.
I got a question. Would you dance in a music video?
Huh?
Would you dance in a music video?
Would I? Of course. course.
Yeah, like choreography and stuff like that. So yeah, absolutely. So do what you love and stay dedicated to it, especially when it comes to practicing.
That's how you
Practice your craft. Go ahead.
So there's a few things I like to do. One of them includes dancing. This is my dance captain right here.
Oh, let's go.
Oh, you guys dance together.
Oh.
And
What type of dancing do you guys do?
so far we've done tap dancing.
No, we definitely stepped.
Step, my bad. Step.
Tap dancing a step. That's
No, step.
No, we didn't start tap yet.
oh, okay. Gotcha. That's fire.
That's what you guys are doing.
Yeah.
All right.
And I like playing video games. I like driving. I like just having fun.
Let's go.
Driving.
All right. Yeah. Driving. That's fire. All right. So whatever you guys will love doing, think about ways to get really good at it and then get paid from it. All right.
Thank you.
No, you thought you was going.
I thought it was good.
You gonna say something? I'm sorry.
I got mine. I really like music right now. I've been I like learning the guitar and drumming right now because that's what they teach in here. Because the students are bad students and they're playing guitars.
All right. Well, I can introduce you to a great drummer. I'd love to.
So I've been practicing. I'm trying to get good. I really like it just because it lets me like express myself better and free my mind. You know, it's not like I plan on writing nothing or going big with it really, but it's just fun.
Never know. I love it. I love it. You want to add anything?
What I'm most passionate about?
Yeah, come on.
Well, I'm most passionate about beauty, fashion, family, and giving back to the community. And especially like your age group is like my age group because we help shape mold you guys into through music, art, fashion, culture, and sports. So those are my passions in life.
There's not a lot of philanthropists.
There we go. Good.
Yeah, that's what I say that.
All right. Hit me with some theme music. Top one. There we go. Listen up, guys. We got some special prizes for you. Everyone that's here today is going to get Podcast Club t-shirts. Everyone here is going to get a copy of my best-selling book. It's called 365 Hip Hop Daily Motivational Quotes. We're going to take pictures and sign autographs and have a great time. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Everyone say their name real quick and we out.
My name is Sam.
Avocado signing out. Jane Devon, the host, gone.
It's your girl Raya Aleyce, supermodel to supermom. I'm just signing on.
Let's go to Young Exec King Carl Wings Nation. We out. Peace.